Hello. This is the Master Chief. My dingle-dangle is larger than my battle rifle. It shoots come further than a rocket, and looks like a boss compared to the gay brutes' minuscule dingle-dangles. I always make fun of the brutes and shove my monstrous dingle-dangle down their throats, until they gag on it and spit up my cum from their esophagus. I have a funny story to tell you. I once ran into some nigger named Sergeant Johnson. Although he was a nigger, his dingle-dangle was no larger than his pinky finger. I said to him, "Hey Johnson, your dingle-dangle is below average size for a nigger." He says to me, "Hey Master Chief, you can suck on my dingle-dangle." I said to him that not even penis enhancement pills can save him from his erectile dysfunction problems. I proceeded to shove my furious dingle-dangle down his black nigger throat. He gagged in it so much that he almost swallowed it. I immediately pulled it out and smacked him across the face with my throbbing dingle-dangle. He dropped to the floor and then Captain Keys came out and proceeded to suck on my dingle-dangle. She rubbed her pussy and was moaning until that nigger Johnson got back up and began to butt-fuck her. I went to grab his dingle-dangle but then I realized it was too small to hold in my hand. I heard a ringing noise and it was the telephone in the headquarters. Suddenly, a huge dingle-dangle came through the phone and into Sergeant Johnson's ear. He dropped to the floor and died. Or so I thought. He got back up and his dingle-dangle started to get even bigger. A strange aroma filled the room and suddenly brute chieftains with monstrously huge dingle-dangles filled the room. They all started to rape Sergeant Johnson. I had never seen so many dingle-dangles squeeze into a tight little nigger asshole before. I decided to join in, and even though the brute's dingle-dangles were huge, my dingle-dangle stood out as the most powerful, elegantly protruding through Sergeant Johnson's asshole. He screamed in sheer pleasure and began to release cum from his dingle-dangle. I never thought that a black person could have so much semen inside of the dingle-dangle ball pouch. I took my dingle-dangle out of his ass and began stroking it, until it came with massive powerful. So much cum had come out of my dingle-dangle that you would think that that nigger turned white. His body was covered with cum from my dingle-dangle. The brutes stared at the cum in awe and began licking Sergeant Johnson's body dry. I said to them, "Oh yay, there's more where that came from." I came again, only this time, it covered every single brute in the room. They dropped in amazement and began to lick themselves, only to see that my cum was poisonous. Every single brute dropped dead, and as a tradition in my family, I stuck my dingle-dangle out the dead carcasses' assholes, receiving the customary feces that is released by them.